being like Bison. Have you ever heard of that before? Be like Bison.
I've heard of it, but you got to remind me.
So being like Bison, when a storm comes in, and there's obviously bison are like badass cows, right? Yeah. Most cows just either sit down and let the storm pass over them, or they go in the opposite direction of the
run away from the storm.
But as they run away from the storm is actually following them. So they stay in the storm longer. And that's what most people do. They either sit and do nothing, or they run away from it, but it actually makes things worse for them because the storm is continuing on following. You have to do something about a storm in your life. Otherwise, it's going to do something to you. What bison do, when they know a storm is coming through, they go head on into the storm. They welcome that adversity, exactly what you're talking about, because they know, hey, as I'm moving into the storm, we're going to be in the storm not as long as if we were to stay there or if we move in the opposite direction. We want to get out of that storm. We want to move to where we can get to that rainbow. So we got to keep on moving forward, go through it. There's going to be a storm no matter what. There's no escaping a storm. Nah. So we might as well head on to it and get through that and run through that as fast as we can. And that's why we're badass cows. That's why we're made for it. That's why we look so dope, because we're stronger. We're mentally prepared. We understand what it takes to actually move through the storms of life, right? Exactly. And so that's what being like Bison is, man. You got to accept the storm and just be like, all right, let's go toe to toe.
Embrace it.